University Library, built in 1968 and designed by Henry Wright of the architectural firm Kristen Wright & Wright, represents a particularly fine example of a relatively rare architectural style known as New Formalism. The hallmarks of New Formalism was the incorporation and reinterpretation of classical elements in modern buildings. And this is a particularly fine example of that style. Other really excellent examples are the Welton Becket Design Music Center in Los Angeles and the Ambassador College in Pasadena. Unfortunately, there are very few examples of this relatively rare architectural style left in Southern California, and Cal Poly Pomona has one of the premier buildings. This is the historic 1968 facade of the University Library. I'm walking across what is quite literally Cal Poly Pomona's Bridge to Nowhere. At one time, this elegant, lyrical bridge served as the main entrance to the University Library. In addition to the dead-end bridge, the entrance was sealed off in what you can see is a very unattractive manner. Additionally, the historic 1968 facade was altered by an inappropriate paint job. The dignified upright pilasters, half columns, were painted brown, ostensibly to fade the historic building into the background. These once elegant, suggested columns served an important function. They tied the library stylistically to the rest of the campus. They invoked the proud Federalist heritage of grand public buildings in America, and most importantly, they made a statement about the importance of libraries to the life of the university. Now they're just brown. The University Library marks the commencement of the historic academic core of the Cal Poly Pomona campus. You can see it in the old engineering building and across the street, the College of Business building, stylistically tied together with the University Library. Henry Wright gave Cal Poly this amazing gift. He was the person who drew up one of the earliest master plans for the university and designed most of the buildings along the academic quad of the university. As a result of Wright, we have a very unified campus that makes a strong stylistic statement. It's sort of difficult to see, especially because of the modifications to the university library, and especially because they painted the columns or the pilasters, which were at one time white and emulated classical columns, and did more than anything else to tie it to the rest of the buildings on the academic core. It's really difficult to see, how it all relates together. But I think that we could restore the university library, and we could go a long way towards reunifying our campus and beautifying our campus and creating a transition from the cultural spine of the campus to the academic spine of the campus. This is the new south-facing entrance to the University Library. What kind of an architect builds a glass cube entrance to a library that faces south? It's lunacy. The heat gain on this thing could bake a pie.